Hello everybody, welcome back, and today I have to show you something really big that I'm working on. Um, I want to fight the Ender Dragon pretty soon here. Sorry if you can't hear me right now, because there's like a bunch of mobs and stuff. But, hold on, I want to turn my music up, but only like a little bit, so you guys can. Yeah, we'll leave it like right there. Okay, so you see this thing over here? Um, I plan on this being my mega base. I'm thinking maybe putting like a massive beacon in the middle of it. I don't think this is going to be the very middle of my base though. This is just going to be like one area of my base, like the main area, I guess, and I could have different areas branching out if I wanted to. But it's not finished yet, and you can have a quick look inside. It's not, like I said, it's not finished yet, but I've been working on this for a while, and you can see that there's this warped wood on the sides, and I really liked the warped logs because they have like this cool, um, I don't know what you call it. They have like this cool lighting effect on them. It's very subtle, but I think it looks cool. And I'm just trying to like close in this thing here, and we got a bunch of warped fungus. So if I do end up running out of wood, I can just go, because I have an area in my world where I have some, I don't know what you call it. Is it warped nylium? The weird like warped netherrack block? I don't know what it's called, but it's the only block that warped fungus will actually grow on. So this build is actually it's kind of somewhat expensive if you think about it because it's from a specific biome in the nether, and it also like it doesn't grow on its own. You have to bone meal it, so it's a little bit expensive. And um I haven't had it do it yet, but if I do end up running out of bone meal, I might have to end up setting that skeleton farm. And that's the other thing about this base. This base, I'm likely going to connect like a big mob spawner to this thing, or maybe even like a creeper spawner, because this thing is kind of in the ocean, kind of not. It's like in between two different areas, so it has to be like, it's gonna have to be further out in the ocean, my mob spawner, but I'm hoping that I can probably connect it to my base so that it's just easier to get to. I just think it would be nice. Or maybe what I can do is just have like a tunnel that goes out there. I think that would be cool. Um, I guess one of the things I didn't really think about is that I have this area up here is like sealed off, so I guess, well, there actually, now that I think about it, it'll be fine because the entire roof up there is made out of slabs. Um, but what isn't made out of slabs is this roof right here. These are full, those are full blocks. I'm actually, I kind of want to change this over here anyways because I would like it if it was a little bit different, that would just be nice. And you can see I also used some of the shroom lights because I think they look, I don't know, they look kind of weird, but I kind of like them. And it makes sense with the build. But for this build, I wanted to do a black, blue, and white color scheme because I like all of those colors together. I think they really work together. You could disagree with me, but I really like them. And obviously, nothing here is like final or finished. I could change this whole build like tomorrow or today. I don't know. So we'll just see. I actually my sleep schedule is like super screwed up right now, and I feel like it's affecting me because I I looked at the carpet today and I swear to God, the carpet was like my eyes were messing with me because my sleep was like all screwed up. I think I got actually I don't even know when I went to bed last night. Like I went to bed after I ate dinner and then I woke up at 12 in the morning. I woke up at midnight, which is a weird time to wake up, right? And then for some reason I decided, you know what, I'm gonna stay up all night. And I've stayed up. Well, I took a bit of a nap, to be fair, like a 1 hour nap, but that's not enough time still, and feel, I don't know, I feel weird. I feel a little bit weird. And if I start, like, if I actually start hallucinating, then that's really not good. And I'm gonna have to stop doing this, so I don't think that's going to happen, though, hopefully, because I'm pretty sure, well, hallucinating can happen because of a lack of sleep, but I think it's only if you get like very, very little sleep, like 1 or 2 hours of sleep. But maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. So I'm a little bit like, I just feel strange right now. I did go back to the Nether Fortress and I found a rib armor trim, which is really cool. I don't know if I'll use it because like I don't remember all the armor trims. I think there's an armor trim that I wanted from like a pillager outpost or something. So just have to go see. Because I don't know if there is a pillager outpost. There must be, right? Because there's a village. There could be. Well, it's not guaranteed, but there could be if there is a village. I'm trying to think here. I kind of want to like have this thing going on in the middle of this whole build. Like an area, because there's a lot of space here that's empty, right? Let's place that like right, maybe in the middle. So let's see if we, let's see. Can I? There we go. Because, like, there just needs to be... I didn't even mean to do that. Why did I not bring a pickaxe with me? What is... Yeah, I don't know. I really want to get this finished, though. Because I want to go defeat the Ender Dragon, and then I want to get my Enderman farm set up. That's my plan right now. I'm skipping all the other, like, mob spawner farms, because I pretty much have all the mob spawners. Like, I have access to all of them. I found every single one of them at this point, which is really nice. And the other thing, too, is that they're not that far away from here. So, that would be really nice. I mean, I do have to travel a little bit to get there, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not too bad. Oh, man. Because I don't think I can... Can I place a block there? Of course I can. I don't know why I think I didn't. And then what if I go like... If I go like this... Let's replace that with a full block. It gives it more detail, I suppose, if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, but I could add a little bit more detail. I'm planning on adding shelves to the sides here, because I think the shelves would make it look nicer. Shelves kind of make things look nice in builds, adds a little bit more detail, but yeah, this whole area here, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it yet, I'm thinking maybe this can be like my huge storage system right here, and maybe I could have like some of my villagers here or something. I have no idea, because I do want a villager trading hall. But the other thing too is I also want like a town, like a village town, because I don't like to keep villagers in small boxes. I really don't. It's really because they don't really get to do much. I know that they're like NPCs and it's like, oh, who cares? But I I don't know. I just think that keeping them in a little box is kind of dumb. And no, I shouldn't say it's dumb, but it's, I don't know. I feel like it's just degrading for them, and I'd like it if they have like a little town for them. I think that would be cool. It's kind of a weird th thought that I've had, but if you really think about it, like villagers are basically people, and the thing that doesn't really make sense is that they can, I don't know, they can work from home, which is kind of weird because the jobs that they do, like if you were to do like being a fisherman, you can't be a fisherman at home. That doesn't make sense. So I think it would make sense. I don't know if you guys are following me at all with this, but basically, I just think it would be cool if if I made it so that the villagers could like walk to their jobs instead of working from home, because I think that would make more sense. Now, I know that's less efficient because they have to get to their jobs, but I don't know. We'll just see. It's very experimental. Wondering if I should add. You know what? I think I should. I think I'm gonna do that. So we'll just like add one more layer to all of this sticking out. I think it would actually make it look better if I did it that way. Hopefully I don't mess up on one of these. I am using a resource pack right now that only uses C418 music because I don't know. I don't like, I'm not a big fan of the music that plays in Minecraft nowadays. Like it's kind of iffy, but I could, you know, I could listen to C418 all the time. Listen to that all the time than the other stuff, honestly. And I'm not saying all of the music is bad, but like I just there's no way I could listen to it all the time. It's just like I said, a lot of the music in Minecraft now is kind of it's not that great. I mean, I think the music discs are cool, like the new music discs that they have. Um, but I just don't. I'm not interested. I honestly like this base is kind of it's going to be a bit of a challenge for me because it's so big already, and I don't know if this is going to be enough room for. Because okay, I could have this could be my storage area, right? But one of my goals that I have is I want to eventually have I want to have a storage system for almost every single block, every single item, everything. And I know that's like probably going to be super hard. Um, but I mean, I could get to something close to that, right? I'm probably going to need like storage systems for the same block, like if I have too many of the same block, or if I'm working on something really big, kind of like this, maybe I'm gonna need a lot of those blocks. and I'm not gonna have like, you know, enough storage for that. So I guess the solution to that would just be make storage for that. Yeah. So I think like that. Yeah, I think that's fine if I do that. And we'll just go around the edges here. I think I have enough warped wood right now. For now. I might need to go get more. But this should be enough, honestly. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this space. I was thinking I'm going to make this huge base and it's going to have everything I need. But I don't even know where to begin because there's so many things you can make in this game. Obviously Iron Farm, I could probably make that, but I'm not going to fit an Iron Farm inside of this one little area. Like, that would just be weird. I don't think that would even work, honestly. But I could have something else. I don't know. In this whole area right here, it could be multiple things. Like, because this is like way too much space just for one thing. Like, this whole area only served one purpose. I don't know. I feel like that would be a huge waste. Maybe I'm wrong. Thinking, you know, I could have villagers in one area. I could have like, I have no idea. Maybe storage? Because this is a lot of room, right? So maybe I could have, maybe in the middle I could have storage, you know? And on the sides I could have like villagers or something like that, just so it's like super easy for me to trade with them. Yeah, I don't know. And the location of my base is a little bit strange, I will admit. I probably should have picked I probably should have picked a better spot, but there is a village nearby, and I just could not resist that because the other place I was going to pick was like really far away from the village, and I really didn't want to like transport villagers across the map, and that would have just been the pain in my butt. So I'm gonna have to start lighting this area up because this is not good. Because monsters are probably gonna. I swear I brought torches with me. Okay, there we are. But yeah, this base it's a little far from my starter house, but you know, I was not going to like I was not going to stay in that starter house, dude. I wanted to get out of there. I wanted to do something. I want to make something interesting like this. This is probably the most like this might be like the biggest base I ever made in Minecraft, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, besides that one house that I made, but I'm not impressed with that house. So that doesn't count. That doesn't count to me. It doesn't count, at least. I think I can just turn all of these. Wait, can I? I don't know. Let's just like. Actually, let's not do that. Let's finish covering. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm getting sidetracked. Maybe I could place like upside down stairs too. But then maybe that would be a little bit overwhelming to look at because then there'd just be too many things going on. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of like what I could add. Am I gonna be stuck? Okay, no. Let's get all the way up here. One complaint I do have about this is like you can't really see. Wait a minute, why did I? Okay, there we go. Anyways, oh, this is weird. Is it gonna be screwed up if I do it like that? Maybe not. I am gonna replace this though, because there needs to be like, this needs to go here, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. Anyways, one complaint I do have about this build is that you can't really like, you can't see the top of it that much. Like you can see some of it, but not a lot. But maybe you'll be able to see more when I'm finished with it or something. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But now it's starting to like take this different kind of shape, which is interesting. I haven't really built with in like circular structures much. I haven't really made a circular base either like this, but I just think having a circular base would be cool. I mean, it just looks cool. And the other thing too is like, I don't know. I feel like it would just make more sense to have a base in a circular shape because it lets you do a lot of things. Honestly, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna put the beacon here because this is okay. This is really throwing me off. Hold on. Oh god. Okay, that was a bad idea. So wait, how do I? Is it messed up now? This might be messed up. Hold on, let me see. This is. I feel like I messed this up somehow. Yeah, what was I saying? I was talking about circular bases. Yeah, I feel like it would just make sense to have a base in like a circular shape. I don't know. And oh yeah, I was gonna talk about hold on, this is like okay. I messed up this somehow. I don't know how. But you see how this is even right here? It's not supposed to be like that. Because if I come over here, it's not even. It's odd. That's 3. This is 4. So how did that happen? Oh, God. I must have made a mistake somewhere. Where though? Weird. Hold on, let me... No, there has to be something here, right? Okay, this is really weird. How did this even happen? Because, okay, look, it... Is it like this block or something? Is that what... No idea. Dude, I am so confused right now. What did I even do? How did that even happen? I must have messed up on like one single block and now the whole build is like messed up. Okay, I guess this is a bit messed up. You can see there's a block here, but I didn't place one there. But there's a block over there. See, this is a little bit messed up, isn't it? I don't want to tear down the whole thing though. I don't know, why is this side like screwed up? Hold on. Let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13, right? Like, what about this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't think I counted that right. It doesn't make sense. Or no, it'd have to be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, but maybe... What? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How did I screw this up? Like, genuinely, they should all be the same. We gotta check. Like, it looks normal on all sides, right? I counted these, like, a lot because I wanted to know if I got it right. And I don't know how it got screwed up. Dude, how is this actually screwed up? This doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused right now. It's gonna look bad because it's like on even somehow. I must have made like one little mistake somewhere. And that literally just ruined this whole build. I knew I was gonna mess this roof up because this roof is really weird. I've never made a roof like this before. Yeah, because this part, okay, this part here is screwed up. This part here isn't. Is there something I'm just not seeing here? Like, what? That's not the middle. Are you guys seeing that? Like, that's not the middle. I'm not crazy. But how does that, how did, what? Okay, guys, I honestly, I don't even know. I don't know how this is, like, fucked up. This is really... Okay, that fixed it? No. That didn't fix anything. This is gonna stay... strange. What the fuck? Dude, I have no idea. I'm so confused right now. We're just gonna drop down though. And hit the hay. I'm gonna look at it again. See what I find. Okay guys, I still have no idea what I did here, because this literally does not make any sense. Like, look, there's 3 here, 3 blocks there, 3 blocks here, and it's the same right here, right? 3 blocks. Why is this side different? And if I dig this out, look, like, that doesn't work. And this whole side must be even numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, how did that happen? What? How did that happen? Wait. Is there a hole? Okay. So this side is 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I added one here, it'll be 7. I could add one here and add one there. There, I fixed it. I fixed it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow. Simple fix. So, and then we got one there. I think Can't focus right now for some reason. Hold on. So that, I think, would have to go there. Want to do the rest? So all the other sides. I was really scared. I thought I was about to, I was gonna have to, like, change the entire build or something crazy. But no, it's a simple mistake, I guess. I don't know. It's very strange. Also, I don't know how much I like this diagonal pattern here. I mean, I guess it looks nice, but it doesn't really make much sense if you think about it. So, I don't know. And I just have these, like, little pillars here because they're kind of like, they're relative to this thing right here, kind of. Well, you can't really tell now, I guess, because, you know, there's a bunch of slabs now. There's still, there's a bunch of blocks on the roof still, and I don't know if I want to make the roof accessible. I don't know if that's something I want to do. Or maybe I'll make, I don't know if I want the roof to be like another floor of the base, or maybe it's just a giant roof and it doesn't like serve any purpose. I have no idea, because it'll be, I don't know, maybe it would be nice if it was like another floor, because it was just a giant roof. I mean, yeah, a giant roof would look nice, but it would just be, it would serve no purpose and just waste a bunch of space then, right? So that'll be kind of dumb. I don't know if I want to end it here. I don't know if I want to end the roof right here. I think I should keep on going up. Yeah. I don't know. Because the roof got a little bit weird. The shape of it got a little weird. And I don't know if this roof is like too flat, because if you look at it from down there, it kind of looks flat, like you can't really see much of it, right? But I want you to be able to see it. And I don't know if I don't know if I want to tear this whole roof down right now. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Because right now it's like a semicircle dome, but you can't really see it on the ground. So it's like, why would I even have this nice looking roof? You can't even see it. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on placing, and we'll see what happens. Place that there. So I make sure there's no block underneath it, and that's where I need to place the next block. That's how I've been doing it. If I do it differently, then the whole roof is going to get screwed up. So I don't want that. Also, I don't know how much more warped wood I'm gonna need, because like this is a lot of warped wood. Like a lot. This is probably the most warped wood I ever used in this game. Alright, so I got the roof finished, and it looks a little bit strange, I'm not gonna lie with you. I am kind of maybe adding something up here, like a, I don't know, like a pole maybe, or something like that, just to make it look more interesting, but right now, I don't really know what I want. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Actually, I want to see what it looks like from the outside, because I'm curious. There might be like some edges that I haven't rounded off that I need to round off. Honestly, I don't know if I like that. It feels like it's too pointy, right? I don't know, dude. Does that feel too pointy? I feel like that's a little too pointy. I don't know. So I guess I didn't really make a dome shape, did I? And I don't know how to do that. I've never done that before. Um, I'm, you know what, guys? I might actually just tear down this entire roof because I don't think I like it very much. I'm gonna be honest. It looks too pointy to me, and I didn't want it to be pointy. Okay, so I fixed it up a little bit. It's not finished yet, but I finished the roof a bit, and I made it a little longer, so I think I like it that way. But it's probably going to cost me a lot more, so this is definitely going to take me a while. Okay, so here's the roof finally done. It still is a little bit pointy, I will have to admit. And I don't know, it's more round though. I kind of wanted it to be more round than this, but eh. This is the first time I've ever done this, so I don't really know what I'm doing exactly. So I'm just trying out different things. I think it looks okay, I guess. It kind of looks a little wrong, to be honest, but like I don't know, that's only if you really think about it that way. So I was thinking about making a hole in the middle so that when I get having an elytra, I can just like fly out through the top. But now that I think about that, that's kind of that's kind of wrong. Like that kind of feels wrong because of the shape of this thing, you know? Um yeah, I don't know, dude. I wasn't trying to make something that looked like that, you know? But yeah, next time I'm gonna try to make the top flatter so it doesn't look as suggestive, I guess. Let me just look over here real quick and see, like, I don't see any, I think I got all the dirt off of it. This is not finished yet, though. I still have to do a lot more stuff on the exterior and the interior, but, I'm gonna end the video here because this video is getting pretty long, and I don't want these videos to be too long. I only want these videos to last like an hour at least. So if I can do that, then that would just be easier for me. It's just easier to upload them that way. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll see you guys later.